Thanks for joining us. And we have our guest, and Horace Ni Ayi Ankra is a former chairman for the NDC UK Ireland, and Rodalyn Imoro Ayana is the second vice chairperson of the CPP. Thanks for joining me. All right, and we'll have to let's commence our discussions with the scenes from the stadium as Ghana took on Equatorial Guinea, who are the host nations of the African Cup of Nations 2015. Especially the scenes about the Equatorial Guinean fans, they're called, pelting water bottles and perceived missiles on players and officials and the Ghanaian fans.
Good morning, Ghana.
Did you watch the match?
Partly. I watched it after we had scored our second goal. I normally wouldn't watch a Ghanaian match unless,
you're like me.
Unless we're scoring.
You're a perennial pessimist.
Yes,
okay.
and I wasn't supporting them anyway, but I think they're beginning to warm up into my heart gradually. Yes, I did watch the game, and I found the scenes really appalling. I was actually listening to the commentary on BBC, and what was coming out was what actually made me turn on the TV, and it was really appalling. I am surprised that the crowd or the supporters should behave that way. But what actually angered me the most was the management when this whole thing started. We had the players standing in the middle of the
pitch?
Yes. And I kept asking myself, I said, why don't you get our people out of there, at least into safety, before you start dealing with your people with helicopters and whatnot? Because if all hell had broken loose and they had been able to get onto the field, I don't know what would have happened, probably to our players and our Ghanaian supporters. Because at one stage, I heard a BBC commentator saying, we are out of here because it's getting really terrible now, and we can't actually vouch for our own safety. But for a country, I mean, Equatorial Guinea, a country of maybe less than 1 million people.
I think they're about 1.6.
Are they now 1 point something? But 2000 and something, like, look at their growth, but maybe that's discovered oil 1995. Basically, Spanish, Portuguese, French, a confused lot of people, I must say. For me, that's how I see it, I think the boys played well. And Della, are you there? Did you watch my Jordan? Because I did say that we were hyping too much on this Jordan, are you not being able to deliver on a particular day? And I kept saying, everyone has his day. And yesterday he did very well. I think that Ghana played well. I think we were very, very disciplined. I think we're good ambassadors, especially our supporters. We didn't do anything. We tried to get ourselves out of trouble and all that. And this World Cup has been one that has not been, this African Cup. We haven't had any controversies, a lot of controversies, apart from the Tunisia, again, with Equatorial Guinea. But I get surprised. I'm just asking myself, so did Equatorial Guinea really believe that they could beat Ghana? Honestly, did they really believe that they could beat us? Because I don't think they had what it took, what it takes to beat Ghana. But on the whole, I think kudos to the guys, kudos to Grant. He's not really my
favorite for
no, he's not my favorite. Ghanaian. Yes, I wish we had kept our Pan-Africanist, yes, and I think we can do things. So let's see what happens. And then also the new boy on the block, Akwesi Apia, and Ghanaian ladies, please leave him, don't do him like a go-go. But apart from that, I think it all went well.
But really, the scenes at the end of the match, or towards the end of the match, really marred the beauty of the whole tournament and the efforts that have been made by Equatorial Guinea in at least saving the face of CAF in the whole competition this time around.
Yeah, let me say good morning to your cherished viewers. Certainly, I don't condone such behavior. At the end of the day, I was thinking that up to now, or up until last night, Equatorial Guinea have actually organized something that let's say they weren't actually prepared for. I think all these started with the Ebola thing, and it ended up that Equatorial Guinea should host the tournament. I think that so far so good until last night. I watched the game up until I think the second goal, and I slept off. So actually it was this morning that I heard about the unfortunate scenes and what happened. But I share the same view that, but for nothing at all, I think that the players should have been escorted to the dressing room by the officials. I don't know whether the officials themselves were overwhelmed with what was happening, so that they couldn't actually take an immediate decision. But that is why you're there. I mean, to sort of like think on your feet. But that is for them to handle. I'm happy that Ghana has qualified to the finals, because we had this quarterfinal, semi-final kind of like ism that we never go past the quarterfinals and stuff like that.
Semi-finals.
Semi-finals. So we are now in the finals, and obviously I know no two ways about that. We'll be beating Ivory Coast.
You will?
Yeah, yeah.
We will. We can.
Ivory Coast has a very strong.
It's not that we can. We're beating them on Sunday. We're beating Ivory Coast on Sunday.
Anyway, I have a bet already placed against Ghana, so I can revert my support.
Against Ghana?
Against Ghana.
Yeah, I've already betted. You know this.
So
you know the new
the
betting system. Yeah, I've lost already. I've not lost. The match has not taken place.
We will definitely beat Ivory Coast, and I think that will bring to a 33-year starving kind of. Yes. So
we need it.
Yes, we need that. We need that
win.
So kudos to the Blasters. I think these days we're having a youthful team, and I'm happy to see the likes of Jordan Ayew, you know, score. I'm happy to see the other guy, the one you mentioned, Akwesi Appiah. I was asking myself, oh, who's that young guy? You know, because he scored against what do you call them, Guinea. And I actually liked his goal, you know. When
and yesterday he had a penalty too.
Yeah, and yesterday he had a penalty as well. So I think he's doing well for the Blasters, and the whole team, I believe, will go far. Avram Grant, I've known Avram Grant in his days in the UK. I know he's cool and collected. He doesn't play the kind of stylish football that you would want to see, but he gets results.
He's straight.
Yeah,
he doesn't romance. Just pam.
You know, but I think. Oh yeah, well, it's one of the reasons why Abramovich got rid of Avram Grant, because Abramovich actually wanted some
style.
Style. But then he's still gone for Mourinho, who also wouldn't play style. He also likes his direct football. So all in all, kudos to the Blasters. I think it will bring Ghanaians some form of relief, and let's hope that Sunday everybody will have the opportunity to have his or her television on.
I had my light off from the morning of yesterday up to now. I don't know whether it's on now. I have to call the house and see.
Well, I think the game will be re-aired tonight, so you can watch it tonight.
I should watch it. A benefit of replay. All right, but.